kind of didn't go so well.
My biggest hope, if I can really be honest, is for a cure. I am longing for the day.
St. Jude won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
My son is with me today because people are giving. You're giving a parent their child back.
Go online or call with your $19 monthly gift. Become a St. Jude partner in hope.
In my ethnicity, I have all sorts of things that I never would have imagined. Ancestry DNA was able to tell me where my father's family came from in Colombia. It's just been a reconnection to my roots.
20 million members have connected to a deeper family story. Order your kit at Ancestry.com.
This message is for all Americans that owe $10,000 or more in back taxes to the IRS.
Call the number on your screen now and we will contact the IRS on your behalf, help you end wage garnishments, stop collection calls, remove tax liens, get rid of IRS and state tax penalties, and reduce the amount you owe if you qualify.
Let us take the stress of back taxes and the IRS off your shoulders so you can spend time on the important things in your life, like your family or your business. If you owe more than $10,000 in back taxes, call now and find out how we can help you.
Hi there. Countdown to Christmas is on. As a working mom, there's not a lot of time for me to catch all my favorite Christmas movies. Luckily, I have a little Christmas
This year, I got Merry Christmas to you guys.
X1 voice remote.
Mercy.
Show me how magic.
Okay.
Can't beat Christmas at Grace One. No one does Christmas like Hallmark Channel.
Can't beat Christmas is even better with Xfinity X1. Save Hallmark Channel to watch all holiday season long.
In 1993, Nathan Dunlap killed 4 people in cold blood in Colorado. He confessed and was sentenced to death, but was later found to be bipolar. His diagnosis touched on the national debate. How mentally ill do you need to be to avoid
This is
the death
Alpha
penalty?
1.
And what should happen to Nathan Dunlap?
I think Nathan deserves to face his maker. Death Row Stories, coming up next.
Going to Scarborough Fair. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
I gotta get to that gate.
This is
It's not worse, but
Stephen in April.
When Stephen Sode ran away from a New Jersey orphanage and left his little sister behind, she thought he would come back for her.
Stephen tells his sister April, I'm going to get out of here. Go find us a home, and then you'll come with me, and I'll take care of you.
But Stephen never came. Months later, her older half-brother Ron did. Ron had been serving in Vietnam when Stephen went missing, and his disappearance tortured him for years.
We always saw it, I always thought, someday around the holidays that I would get a phone call that would be from Stephen. But it didn't happen.
Ron spent years searching for him.
I contacted the Salvation Army. I heard that they would help with the search. I contacted them several times. No results there. I would look in the directories for the name Stephen Soden, find phone numbers and call. Anytime I saw anything in the newspaper, heard anything on the news about anything pertaining to a missing boy or missing boys, I made contact there. I made contact with a forensic anthropologist down in Texas one time.
Then, in 2011, Ron learned about the cold case investigation to identify unnamed victims of John Gacy and reached out to Sergeant Moran.
I learned from Ron that Stephen and April's biological father was from Chicago. And I liked that fact. I thought he was an ideal candidate to be a victim of John Gacy. He was the right age. He was in an orphanage. And the sheriff and I and others, we often spoke about some of these unidentified victims maybe being wards of the state. And that's why no one came forward to claim them or to identify them.
Detective Marion asked if we would do DNA tests, so I contacted my sisters. We did the DNA test and sent it in.
But the Soden's DNA did not match any of the unidentified Gacy victims.
That was, I think, a relief, because I didn't want to think of him as being dead.
Ron still wanted answers, and Sergeant Moran could not let the case go. So he entered the Sodens' DNA into a national database, hoping one day he could solve the mystery. Surprisingly, there was a hit.
The DNA was associated with some found remains in a New Jersey forest, within a mile of that orphanage camp. So because of the circumstances and because of the DNA, we were able to say that missing person, Stephen Soden, was the remains that were found in the woods.
When you heard those words,
Boy, it was hard. You know, always hoping for the best.
because you thought he was alive.
Yes. And so this was after 40 years.
I'm trying to find a door.
And finding that out. Yeah.
This place is a maze.
Talking about the human side of doing this work, but I can't help but think and feel about Stephen. It was a tough story.
It is a case Sergeant Moran never anticipated solving when his investigation began to name the 8 unidentified Gacy victims. And as it turns out, there have been at least a dozen more cases just like Stephen Soden's.
The unusual thing is I've been able to identify more non-Gacy victims than Gacy victims through this. Only 2 of the 8 unidentified victims are.
Out of the 170 leads he has received about missing persons during his work on the Gacy case, the majority remain unsolved.
It looks like some Fortnite Omega toy.
I will pursue it until it's resolved in some way. They're either a Gacy victim, they're not a Gacy victim, but they've been either murdered by someone else or died of other causes. Some, in this case, I have found 5 missing persons alive after 35 years. But some aren't resolved. I cannot find the person dead. I can't find them alive.
Sergeant Moran says cold case work of missing
I heard a
persons
door.
is an underserved field in law enforcement across the country.
The rapes, robberies, and murders that occur today take precedent over someone that went missing 50 years ago.
Today we add another level of healing to our wounds.
But Moran
Okay.
something about it.
Working with these families, you become close with them sometimes. Professional, but close. You can't help but look at your own humanity to a certain extent. Most policemen have children. And, how would you want your children to be treated if something tragic like this happened?
His boss, Sheriff Dark, couldn't agree more.
I look at those faces of those families that we've dealt with and found out there is nothing on this planet that has meant more to them than to bring that closure. And as someone myself who has young children, I can't conceive of what those people are. I don't know how they live day to day with that event occurring in their life. And from a law enforcement standpoint, this is what we're supposed to do. This is sort of our job.
Does it haunt you when you can't find the answers?
I don't say it haunts me, but it does occupy my space. This type of job, you don't go home at 5 o'clock and see you tomorrow. There's many times where I sit up thinking or feeling something about the cases I'm involved in. You try not to, but it's really, it's no end. You can't stop it sometimes.
Sergeant Moran spends months and sometimes years on these cases. It is painstaking work, and the odds of solving even a single case are stacked against him. But Moran knows that if he is not searching for answers, it is likely no one else will.
Yeah, can we talk to you tomorrow?
The toys, the new controller, the game.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
And you didn't take the time to think that the light was somebody else. Because I They have no social
A car.
to get enough equipment.
In 1993, Nathan Dunlap killed 4 people at a Chuck E. Cheese's restaurant just outside of Denver, Colorado.
So you got pretty much everything you wanted?
He is remorseless as he talks about his murderous decision making.
He killed 4 people. He needs to pay for it.
Colorado had not executed anyone since the late 1960s, but support for Dunlap's death sentence was overwhelming.
There's death penalty. No doubt in my mind.
Mr. Dunlap should be allowed to come out of the penitentiary.
What did you give her?
Some clothes. Clothes and a doll.
I can't hear you.
Clothes and a doll.
For 20 years, Dunlap appealed his death sentence.
He was on the naughty list.
Continued to strike Colorado.
Mass gunman walked into Columbine High School.
No way there's a door. That's a hard shot.
Many people proclaim innocence.
Almost hit it.
There are a number of things at stake. This man is remorseless.
He needs to pay for it with his life.
The electric chair flashed in front of my eyes.
Hi.
Get a conviction at all costs. Let the truth fall.
Wait, did I throw my... I threw my flashlight.
14th, 1993. Evil was about to strike in the most
Actually, now you think of it, why won't I just get some stuff and stack
You go there
it?
to play games. You go there to play with your kids.
20-year-old Bobby Stevens,
Okay.
a newborn baby boy, was working a double shift in the pizza restaurant's kitchen.
I picked up a Chuck E. Cheese job as a second job to help with the income and, help with Christmas that was coming. I'd only been there for 2 weeks. Business is
Also working that
That was
night,
terribly
19-year-old
stupid.
Sylvia Crowell, a student at nearby Metro State College. Ben Grant, a 17-year-old high school wrestler, and Colleen O'Connor, also 17, a senior at Eagle Crest High School. Marge Colbert, 50, and a mother of 2, was working her first night alone as manager. Out in the dining room sat 19-year-old former employee Nathan Dunlap.
Nathan worked there for a time, but ultimately he is let go.
I
He
can
has a bit of an
hardly
attitude
see.
problem and is a bit of a discipline issue for the management. So on that particular night in question, Nathan Dunlap goes into that Chuck E. Cheese's and he orders dinner.
Dunlap plays video games, plays a shooter video game, Hogan's Alley. Chuck E. Cheese closes, Dunlap goes into the bathroom, waits in the bathroom.
He goes to the mirror and he gets himself up, looks at himself and tells himself he can do this. And he pulls out his gun and he walks outside and he starts to shoot people in the head.
Bobby Stevens was walking inside after a smoking break.
As I went back into work is when I started hearing the gunshots.
Okay.
I thought somebody dropped something.
Sylvia Crowell, who had been cleaning the salad bar, was the first person shot. She never saw Dunlap coming. Ben Grant, vacuuming, was killed next.
Here.
Heard the next 2 shots. The only thing that came to my mind was the kids are out there popping the balloons.
Colleen O'Connor saw Dunlap approaching. She she sank to her knees, clasped her hands together, and pleaded for her life. But Dunlop fired a bullet through the top of her head.
I was loading some utensils into the dishwasher.
Look, another one.
And Nathan Dunlap came to the kitchen door.
And
is when I knew I was in trouble.
button right there.
And he raised the gun and he shot.
It's hitting.
The bullet hit Bobby in the jaw. He fell to the floor.
As he stood there, I was actually expecting for me to be shot and that be the end of it. But I took that. I held as still as I could possibly be. And it actually worked. He walked on and I got up and I ran out the kitchen.
Entered the office where he forced Marge Colbert to unlock the safe. After it was opened, he shot Marge in the ear.
Notices that Marge is still moving. Stumbled to the dining room and pressed the side door in search of help.
I stumbled along the way, but I ran to that line as fast as I could.
Picked up on it very quickly. Parents are responding. People are calling each other. The parking lot is a zoo.
The whole community was just shooting at Chuck E. Cheese. The runaway Festin pizza shop was transformed into a scene of carnage and chaos.
Should never think of a flashlight.
We always get the news on. Always. For some reason that night we didn't. The phone rings. And it's my sister. She said, Jody, there's something on the news about Chuck E. Cheese's at the Chuck E. Cheese restaurant that Colleen works at. So we went down there and they told us to go into Tony Rollins. Went into Tony Rollins and Colleen said there. And then I started shaking.
He was on the police force. He said, there's been a shooting down at Chuck E. Cheese, and he said, well, you better come down here right away.
I got you a little hard, guy.
Came up and said, your daughter has been airlifted
Gotcha.
to Denver General.
We were told that she was taken to a hospital, so I went and saw that she was breathing, but that was about it. The doctors said that she didn't have a chance.
The doctor said, she's brain dead. I didn't know what brain dead meant. So I looked at the minister that was there. And I said, is her soul in or out? You know what I'm saying? And he said, she's with God now. Outside Chuck E. Cheese's, police canvassed the crowd for leads.
My partner says, you're not going to believe this. We just talked to a guy outside who was telling us who did this. He said his name is Nathan Dunlap, and he's an ex-employee here. And he'd been bragging to people he's going to come back and kill the manager. So we had the name right off the bat.
Police had a suspect, but now they had to find him. And once they did, the story would become more complicated than they ever could have imagined.
Some resolutions are easier to keep than others. We know what's around the corner is always worth the trip. We know the only thing better than the last adventure is the next one. We know the great outdoors. We love the great outdoors. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, where incredible selection, great people, and an experience like no other all come together.
HelloFresh delivers fresh ingredients and simple recipes, getting you from doorstep to delicious in around 30 minutes or less. Use code TV60 to get $60 off. HelloFresh, get cooking.
Looking for vacation rentals? Search Home to Go Florida. $49.
Home to go Texas went $45. Home to go New York for $59. Home to go, the world's largest vacation rental search engine.
What comes out?
At Booking.com, we can't guarantee you'll find gold in them there hills on your vacation. But we can guarantee the best price on this rental cabin or any accommodation, from hotels to yurts. Booking.com. Booking.yeah. Grubhub is a delivery app that lets you order any food your heart and stomach desire. So you can order this, or maybe a little bit of this. Order from over 85,000 restaurants nationwide. Grubhub. Restaurants you love, delivered.
I'm Ray, and I quit smoking with Chantix. Smoking, it dictates your day. I didn't like something having control. I wanted to stop. The thing is I didn't know how. Chantix, along with support, helps you quit smoking. Chantix reduced my urge to smoke, and to the point that I could quit. When you try to quit smoking, with or without Chantix, you may have nicotine withdrawal symptoms. Some people have changes in behavior or thinking, aggression, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, or suicidal thoughts or actions with Chantix. Serious side effects may include seizures, new or worse heart or blood vessel problems, sleepwalking, or allergic and skin reactions, which can be life-threatening. Stop Chantix and get help right away if you have any of these. Tell your healthcare provider if you've had depression or mental health problems. Decrease alcohol use while taking Chantix.
I gotta go all the way back.
The most common side effect is nausea. For me, Chantix works. End the story. Talk to your doctor about Chantix.
I'm just confusing.
I don't know. I'm still a little stressed about buying a new house.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have to worry about homeowners insurance. Geico can help with that.
You can get homeowners insurance help from Geico?
For sure. And they can take with the first too.
I'm starting to feel better already.
Get to know Geico and see how much you could save on homeowners and condo insurance.
And the Oral-B Power Brush. Oral-B just cleans better. Even my hygienist said going electric lead to great and unlike Sonicare, Oral-B is the first electric toothbrush.
First of all, boo.
Oral-B. Brush like a pro.
Okay. I did. Nobody. Oh.
Police in Aurora, Colorado began investigating the brutal murders at Chuck E. Cheese's. They immediately focused on the suspect, disgruntled ex-employee Nathan Dunlap. Dunlap had apparently been very open about his plans.
Sometime in December, he begins to tell his compatriots, his friends, that he intends to rob Chuck E. Cheese's and he's going to kill everybody in there.
Following the shooting, concerned parents rushed to the scene. Among the crowd was Nathan Dunlap's mother, Carol.
We started talking with her, and her views at that point was that he didn't do this, but if you think he did, let's get this taken care of. And she told him, you need to come home and talk with the police right now.
They ended up finding him at his girlfriend's house. He was having sex with her, and when he got the call to come back to his house, which was his mother's home, he got in his shower.
After stripping away any physical evidence, Nathan was picked up by police and questioned.
Neighbor, how long did this take you? Because I couldn't. Okay. I don't run fast.
Nathan said he learned about the massacre from the news.
Don't! Why you camping?
Shooting survivor Bobby Stevens was unconscious in the hospital and unable to help police. Tracy admitted Nathan had arrived at her house with bundles of of cash and a gun, asking her to help dispose of the evidence. That afternoon, police took Nathan into custody. Over the next few weeks, investigators learned that before going to Tracy's house, Nathan visited 2 other friends and bragged about killing people, execution style, at Chuck E. Cheese's.
He told them what he did. He showed them the
How did they find me from there?
trinkets that he picked up. These other people that they were charged as accessories.
My man had magical powers.
Police charged Nathan
Just those buses.
of first-degree murder. Prosecutors would now need to decide what punishment to seek.
You have to chase me.
Or the death penalty. For local residents, the murders at Chuck E. Cheese's crossed a clear red line. Enough is enough.
I became the district attorney general in June 1993, and it was at the
You do have magical powers.
summer of violence because of the amount of pretty high
Maybe just go to bed.
and it was on the 10 o'clock news almost every night.
An epidemic of violence is sweeping American children out of homes and classrooms and onto our meanest streets.
I have to say, they've never seen anything like it.
Our quality of life is being threatened when our children can't play in the street.
And there were children that were just random victims because one gang member shot another.
Our babies, leave these babies alone.
So the public is frightened.
Amplifying nationwide fears, the media seized upon a label for a new class of ultra-violent offenders.
Criminologists call them super predators, as Deborah said. Super predators.
The super predator was about juvenile kids who had access to guns and seemed to have developed a conscience over time.
Police departments in our city is born of a new generation of quote super predators. They have no compunction about the
on the 22nd, Leah.
The narrative became about violence, gang violence, juvenile violence.
Okay.
Having Nathan Dunlap kill 4 people at Chuck E. Cheese fed right into all of it.
For many, Nathan was the definition of a super predator and deserved nothing less than death.
He had escalating violence throughout his teenage years. He started robbing places with a golf club, and that escalated to guns eventually. We learned that Nathan Dunlap had been involved in some very serious crimes.
Prosecutors first tried Nathan for one of the robberies and convicted him. With a violent crime now on Nathan's record, the DA's office announced they would aggressively pursue the death penalty.
The Dunlap case arose in Rafael County, which is part of the 18th Judicial District, which in Colorado is now and has in the past been madly in love with the death penalty.
By the time Nathan's murder trial began in 1996, the verdict seemed to be a foregone conclusion.
The trial then essentially becomes about whether what Nathan Dunlap did is deserving of the death penalty.
In fact, before trial, Nathan's defense team made an offer to the state. Nathan would plead guilty in exchange for a life sentence.
It comes down to what's the appropriate sentence that we were seeking. Is it appropriate to plead this to a life in prison? And it was not.
At trial, Nathan's lawyers called almost no witnesses and offered little defense for his actions. It took the jury only 3.5 hours to come to a verdict.
The jury finds defendant Nathan Dunlap guilty of murder in first degree.
And during sentencing, the jury delivered a clear message, giving Nathan 4 death sentences, 1 for each victim.
It has to be all 12 jurors saying, I personally agree with the death sentence. If one person says no, then it's a life sentence.
Though he'd been impassive during trial, at the hearing where the judge officially imposed the death sentence, Nathan responded directly to remarks by the victim's family members.
No, you idiot.
Just in time for the
The
holidays.
crowbar, right. A little too far. My man getting caught. This acting super duper hard.
Nature Valley. Super just like smooth skin care. But when we realized she was battling sensitive skin, we switched to Tide Pods Free and Gentle. It's gentle on her skin and outcleans the other free and clear detergent. Dermatologists recommend it. It's gotta be Tide. Do Tide Vision beverage through work? Venus, that sounds interesting.
Okay. Well, first,
When it matters most. Actually, I'll just go with the taquitos. Thank you, VSP. VSP Individual Vision Plan offers coverage you can buy on your own with the lowest out-of-pocket costs on eye exams and eyewear to help you make the right choice. Learn more at vspdirect.com to see better for life, for less.
Most homeowners draw a blank when asked what their home projects should cost. That's why at Home Advisor, you can see what others pay for similar jobs in your area. Start your next home project knowing what you should pay. Go to homeadvisor.com or download the free app.
In an era of online retail where everything is just a few clicks away, buying a car should be no different. That's why at Carvana, you can buy a car 100% online. We made it easy to browse, view, and buy from over 10,000 cars. You can even trade in your old car, all while binge watching your favorite TV show. Afterwards, we'll deliver your car to you. Or you can pick it up from one of our car vending machines. Either way, your car comes with a 7-day return policy. So grab a seat, relax in your comfy pants, and enjoy the new way to buy a car at Carvana.
I am not for cold. I am not for just treating my symptoms.
where's Michael? On the neighbor.
I am the side fan for side champ.
You have blood on his hands. There is no innocent explanation.
They weren't after the truth. They were after a conviction.
There's someone else's DNA left there. And they're hiding who it is. I've been committed to this crime. Well, they're gonna kill me. Death Row Stories, Sunday at 8 on HBO.
I forgot about the shark is in there. Okay. Like this. My man back in shirt.
This is a special report for people who want the facts about reverse mortgages without the hype. You've seen a lot of commercials telling you how you can turn the equity of your home into tax-free cash. But do you really know if a reverse mortgage loan can help you? Call today. For a limited time only, we'll send you a free special report. There's no obligation, and the call is free. So don't delay.
Call 1-800-380-7471. That's 1-800-380-7471.
There's no place like home. No matter if you want to be happy and then you wait.
What do I need the flashlight for?
Be home, sweet home.
Before Nathan Dunlap was sentenced to death for killing 4 people at a Chuck E. Cheese's restaurant, questions began to arise about his mental state.
There are some outbursts that he has in which psychological evaluators start asking questions. Is he fit to stand trial?
During the run-up to trial, Nathan's behavior became erratic, including
That's
violent
the
mood
place
swings,
to start.
signs of depression, and even incidents of spreading feces over his cell and on himself. Nathan's sister Adenia arranged to visit him in jail. when I first saw him was when I began
He's
to think,
not
okay,
frozen.
something is not right. His eyes were glassy, and his hair was everywhere, and he was rambling, and I was trying to get him to calm down.
Nathan was put on suicide watch and moved to a padded cell.
His eyes reminded me of seeing my mother when she was in a manic episode. So when I saw him, I saw her eyes.
Throughout their childhood, Adenia and Nathan's mother, Carol, suffered from bipolar disorder, a serious mental illness that caused extreme mood shifts and unpredictable behavior.
Nathan Dunlap's mother would at times berate the children, wake them up in the middle of the night, walk around the home naked.
During Carol's manic episodes, she might experience hypersexual behavior in addition to severely abusing her children.
As a child, when you see that, it was very confusing.
Carol, whose father and brother were also bipolar, was in and out of institutions.
My mom was in the hospital. We were really
Don't mind me, neighbor.
My dad would take care of us. The abuse and intimidation from my dad started very early with Nathan by grabbing him
Can you stop?
picking him up. It wasn't anything for him
Ooh,
to
frying
hit him
pan.
and knock him.
Nathan wasn't the only target of Jerry Dunlap's rage.
My dad did sexually abuse me probably from the time I was about 9 until 14. And there was a time where Nathan came downstairs when some of this was going on. And my dad thought that he saw it. And I think after that, abuse was really bad. I mean, it was horrible.
Due to the severity of his crime and signs of mental instability,
this is PUBG.
Nathan was sent for
I got a frying pan.
He was brought down to Pueblo for a psychological evaluation about whether he was legally insane.
Numerous psychiatrists at the Colorado Mental Health Institute observed Nathan, trying to determine whether he was competent to stand trial.
We're identifying that what he's looking like is similar to what we
boy,
my mother, her brother, and her father.
They spent time observing him very closely and sent him back with a report that didn't just say Nathan Dunlap was competent to stand trial. It said that he was a malingerer, faker, that he tended to enhance or invent symptomology consistent with what he wanted to be true.
But state psychiatrists never had full access to Nathan's medical records or family history, and the defense believed the evaluation was biased.
There was an entire argument over whether he
how my man see me though?
problems or whether he's faking
Please go into the kitchen.
make an insanity plea or avoid the death penalty.
During trial, Nathan's attorneys never mentioned his psychiatric evaluations or the idea that he may have been suffering from a mental break during the massacre.
The defense was afraid that if those charges of malingering came out, it would actually inflame the jury even further against Nathan Dunlap. So it's never a factor in the ultimate death penalty verdict. Right around this time, towards the late 90s, Colorado executed its first prisoner in about 3 decades.
Colorado Department of Corrections inmate Gary Davis was pronounced dead at 8:33 this evening.
Gary Lee Davis's execution sent Nathan into a tailspin.
I got all I need.
Really taunting him that he was next. And that day, he had a manic break. He really just started ranting and raving and had to be hospitalized shortly thereafter.
Nathan's ongoing psychiatric study his appeal strategy. The legal arguments will be based squarely on Nathan's mental health. They
alleging that the trial attorney was ineffective, and so therefore he received a fair trial.
If granted post-conviction relief, Nathan's sentence could be converted to life in prison, and his appeals would bring up a critical question that had long surrounded the death penalty. How While mentally ill, does a convict need to be to avoid being executed?
There's just no competent, credible doctors that will tell you that his evil conduct was the product of being manic. That his conduct was somehow altered by being bipolar or suffering from any other mental illness.
The idea that Nathan could escape death due to mental illness enraged the victims' families and the sole survivor.
In my head, he had to be crazy. I mean, how else would a sane person walk into a child's preschool and shoot 5 people? Selfishly to the last.
That means he's watching. Hey, okay. You can't escape.
Death penalty was ordered. That was right. That was the thing to do.
I did.
As far as life in prison, Nathan Dunlap doesn't
He
deserve
put
that.
them. He laid down. He got mad. He put her up here.
Your child has cancer.
And then he pushed her.
These could be your kids. They could be the kids in my family. Please call or go online right now and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope for only $19 a month. Children's Research Hospital fights every day to save children's lives. Treatments invented at St. Jude
I just want my flashlight.
Cancer survival rate from 20% to 80%, and we won't stop until no child dies from cancer.
The doctor came in and said, your son has leukemia. I didn't know anything about leukemia. All I could think of was, what time do I have left?
Families like these never receive a bill from St. Jude for anything, not for treatment or travel or housing or food, because we believe all the families worry about is helping their child live.
St. Jude saved us as a family. I'm just so grateful.
For just $19 a month, you'll help us continue the life-saving research and treatment these kids need. Join with your debit or credit card right now, and we'll send you the St. Jude t-shirt that you can proudly wear to show your support.
You're in the absolute best place in the world that you could be in. They are never going to stop fighting for your child.
Your commitment to provide what every child deserves, the chance to live a long and healthy life. Please call or go online and become a St. Jude Partner in Hope right now.
So in 2012, I found out that I had a mass tumor while I was pregnant. I was seeing patients with sarcomas, tumors of soft tissues. I needed a treatment that didn't exist yet. I realized I couldn't just wait for an option. I had to find one. It spread everywhere. I had to make this change. On 6-month scans, it was totally different. We were amazed to see that her tumors had begun to shrink. She pulled the scans up and we all just were like, Brittany was really the backbone moment for me. She's about as close
Okay, I'm gonna go for it.
no